Global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to Global Happenings Today YouTube channel. A lot has happened after former President of Nigeria, Buhari, left. And of course, there have been a lot of shakings here and there. Many Nigerians are really surprised how Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the current president of Nigeria, is playing politics 101. Many things are happening, but let's start with what is happening with those in the cabinet of Buhari that is getting it in a different dimension. Mahmoud Doara, which happened to be called the powerful nephew of former President Muhammadu Buhari, has taken ill after the news of the arrest of the suspended central bank governor Godwin Emefiele by the Department of State Services got to him. It was gathered that Dara's sudden illness might be related to how he had protected Emefiele from prosecution for several years because of business dealings involving sales of forex largely controlled by him, which is Dara. One of the reasons he was labeled as Buhari's powerful nephew. The DSS had on Saturday confirmed that it arrested Godwin Emefiele, the suspended CBN governor, for investigative reasons. Emefiele, of course, is now in DSS custody. Department of State Services (DSS) hereby confirms that Mr. Godwin Emefiele, the suspended governor of Central Bank of Nigeria (CBN), is now in their custody for some investigative reasons. Peter Afunanya, the DSS public relations officer, had said. It was also learned from top sources by Sahara reporters that DSS has flown Emefiele from Lagos to the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, after his arrest on Friday evening. Further gatherings show that the embattled CBN governor was fleeing Nigeria through the land border in Lagos when he was arrested by the DSS. Emefiele has been flown from Lagos to Abuja after DSS arrested him. He was fleeing through the land border when he was arrested. He was arrested, an authoritative source had revealed. Well, as of Tuesday, top sources revealed that Dara had taken ill since Friday when the news of Emefiele's arrest got to his residence in Kaduna State. Dara had taken ill after the central bank governor Godwin Emefiele was arrested by Nigerian Secret Police (DSS). He is one of the cabals who protected the central bank governor, shielding him from prosecution for several years because of business dealings involving sales of forex that is largely controlled by him, one of the sources revealed. Recall that Mahmoud Doara's influence had waned over the years after he was forced out of the presidential villa first due to a major fallout between him and the then First Lady Aisha Buhari, which led to his ouster from the Defense House, where he held sway. Dara had later spent some time in the United Kingdom battling an undisclosed sickness, that's disease, which got him confined to his Kaduna home for years. As at some few weeks back, the Emefiele's arrest came same day the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu suspended him from office with immediate effect. As at February, report has it that DSS attempted to arrest Emefiele, but the Chief of Defense Staff, General Lucky Irabo, shaded him by providing soldiers to guard his residence and office. Sahara reporters report the DSS had said it intensified its investigation in order to arrest and prosecute Emefiele on allegation of terrorism financing and fraud. As at February as well, the new court document obtained from DSS indicted Emefiele for funding unknown UGM that is going about bringing down people in southeast region of the country. DSS investigation revealed that the Apex Bank governor funded the groups with resources he raised from his failed presidential bid in 2022 and diverted public funds. It also added that the funds that the vehicles Emefiele had planned to use for his presidential campaign were channeled into the funding of UGM, ESN, and elements of IPOB a proscribed organization. According to the secret police, Emefiele on several occasions in actions prejudicial prejudicial to the security of the Nigerian state engaged in criminal conspiracy to divert government resources into suspicious acts of terrorism financing. It said that the action of CBN governor were meant to subvert and sabotage the former President Muhammadu Buhari's administration. Top government sources shared how the investigation linked Emefiele to a well-known financier whom the Apex Bank governor has sent funds for onward transfer to controversial cleric Sheikh Ahmed Gume. Gume is known for hobnobbing with bandits and advocating that amnesty should be granted to them. In 2022, one of Gume's associates, Tuka Mamu, was arrested and detained by Interpol at Cairo International Airport in Egypt while awaiting a connecting flight to Saudi Arabia. On his return to Nigeria, he was arrested by DSS over allegations that he was heading to Saudi Arabia to meet some other persons. Meanwhile, the secret police said their preliminary investigation revealed various acts of financing fraudulent activities perpetrated by Emefiele and his involvement in economic crimes of national security dimension, including mismanaging the CBN subsidiary and NISRA and the central bank's anchor borrowers program. The secret police also accused Emefiele of fraud, money laundering, round-tripping, and conferment of financial benefit to self and others. We got this. This is actually credited to Sahara reporters, but then there's something that caught my attention in all of this report. They're quite strong anyway. It's the fact that they say that Nephew is actually sponsoring UGN. I don't know the relationship. Nephew is not even from Southeast. Okay, maybe South, but not Southeast. What's the correlation? And this is someone who, should I say, the past president Buhari kind of liked him as a person, as in he was able to, so to speak, they never had any issues. So why would he deliberately, fund IPOB based on what they're saying right now? Why would he deliberately, fund UGM to destabilize Southeast? What will be the gain? I don't get it. He's not from there. There's nothing that will happen there that will be to his benefit. So it doesn't add up. This is just my personal opinion. It doesn't add up. Yes, Mefele, I will not say he's a saint, but then again, I don't. That particular angle, it doesn't add up. I could be wrong, but then again, this is Nigeria. Everything and anything is possible within Nigeria. But that's going to wrap it up. Right now, with the way things are going, Bola and Tinubu have decided to let the security agencies do their work, literally. Let's meet in that conversation also.